Act of desperation hanging from a thin rope, face looking at. Old school teacher face looking at. Yo, sometimes it's looking, when you look at T.I., it's like, I'll be confused if he got a 5-year-old body or 85-year-old body looking at. Yeah, yo, real talk, T.I., it don't matter what wardrobe you put on, you look like you still going to court. Looking at. You put on a church suit, you look like you're going to court. You put on t-shirt, jeans, and Timberlands, look like you're going to court.
Wow.
Yo, let me explain something to you, T.I.
Wow.
Real quick. You ever heard of that term, timeless great? See, you don't know nothing about that. You call it dinosaur. Let me help you understand something. When you get 20-year records, 25-year-old classics, and them still ripping 20 to 25 years later in clubs, whether you in them or not in them, and you got every age group bouncing off the wall, then you could talk this you talking to me, man. You got a whole lot of work left to put in that you ain't put in yet. Young, old face looking. Yo, T.I., yo, you're supposed to look better as you get older.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I feel good. I'm looking good. See, you a king, I'm a god. You looking like a king and running your mouth more than looking like a king of the South. That's what you looking like, Playboy. See, I never actually asked to do a versus with you, my brother. It was presented to me, you know, when I did the interview with my brother Fat Joe on the big show. And when he asked me if I saw the way that you was carrying on and behaving when, you know, the whole thing went down with you and 50 and it ended up not happening, and you started talking all of this about how you feel about New York MCs and rappers. And see, I know you love me. And I love you, and you know I love you. You're my brother. The reason why we could joke and have fun like this is because we brothers. But all jokes aside, I'm not playing when it comes to respectfully competing. I will bust your ass real, bro, and I'm going to bust your ass any given point in time. You feel like you ready to revisit this if you just so happen to choose to revisit this. The world hasn't seen you bow out gracefully from even entertaining this idea, so I'm not even going to continue to elaborate on that. But moving on, brother. I was asked if, as a New York MC, the opportunity presented itself for me to do a versus with you, would I take on the opportunity to do that? Of course, I'm going to accept that grace, open arms, and welcome it in the most warm fashion I'm supposed to. Now, just for the record, brother, I don't even got to do no competition with you with any record of mine prior to the day that you released your first single. I could just go to that one section of my catalog and deal with you accordingly and bust your That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Spoke to Busta. We spoke. Actually, we did a virtual panel discussion yesterday. And, well, I gave him LL's number. I gave Busta LL's number. I told him, man, hey, man, that's the tree you want to bark up right there. You might want to, you know what I'm saying, get back in, you know, the generation of yours that you might want to, you know, represent for. But Busta, man, Busta's an incredible talent. And, you know, undeniable legend. Ain't no quarrels or ain't no criticism. There's no dispute here. Just as I know with great certainty that he belongs in the generation that, you know, that he represents. I wouldn't